If I only had £1,000 to start trading with, this is what I would do. I know lots of people start trading with different amounts of money, and I hear some people say, should I flip my account, or what should I do? I only have a small amount of money, can I get into trading? So in this video, I'm going to be talking through what you should do, my advice, and I hope you guys get value from it. Also, just want to say, guys, we hit 500 subscribers, so I'm so grateful for that. Honestly, we've been going hard with the videos recently, and the support that you guys have given me on the videos is incredible. The fact that you guys comment, like the videos, just the subscribers are going up. So now we're on the road to 1,000. So I just wanted to say I really do appreciate everyone who subscribed, liked, commented. Honestly, you're amazing. So thank you very much. So if I only had £1,000, this is how I would structure my trading journey for the next 3 years, or however long it's going to take. I wouldn't look to flip an account. I saw a lot of these people online flipping £2,000, £1,000 into 20, 30,000. I'm not going to lie, it did make me feel like, oh, maybe I could be a hero and try flip an account. But the best advice I got, which I think is best for me to pass on to you guys, is, and I've said this in previous videos, but learn the skill. So out of the £1,000, get 500 of that, or 250, whatever you're like happy with. If you were to lose the whole account, and use a small portion of that just to learn the skill set, just to get consistent. So I personally use £500, but if you use 250 or use whatever, and risk 1% of your account, so you're not going to make much when you win, but you're not going to lose much when you lose, and get used to your strategy, get used to your how to execute trades. Try and limit the mistakes that you're going to make, because we're all going to make mistakes, you're going to occasionally slip up, so you want to limit that. When it comes to a bigger amount of money, you don't want to be making those mistakes. So you want to try and make your mistakes on a smaller account. The losses are a lot smaller, and that way you can try to grow, just try to get consistent and get consistent growth on your account rather than try to rush it. Now that could take however long. Everyone that gets to consistency does it at a different time, a different rate. But start with putting a small portion of that money to learn the skill, get used to the software, get used to your execution of trades, managing your emotions, and don't look to flip the account. Don't look to try and be a hero and grow the account rapidly. Try to get consistent with it, and yeah, get consistently profitable on that small account. Also use the other portion of that money. If you use 250, use the rest of that to look for education or a company or professional education, because trading is a professional skill. Although it's very accessible to trade online, to set up a broker takes 2 minutes. You can go on YouTube and type in Forex trading and it comes up with all these videos. But how many of these people are actually professional? So I did my due diligence and looked at a company that was legitimate, and that really fast forwarded my learning curve, because for a while I didn't trade with a company. I just did it by myself. I was trying to learn online. I bought some books, and as much as that did help, and there was some good people on YouTube which did help me, the quicker it was hard to make that decision, because obviously it's difficult to want to pay £80 a month, or I think my course was £500 as well. It was at the time, you don't want to be scammed, but when I did pay for it, and I knew they were legit and they were solidly helped me massively, it did end up fast forwarding my learning curve, just being around those like-minded people. And so I would use a portion of that money also to learn to trade with. So get professional education or someone who you trust and you can learn from, and hopefully that can fast forward your learning curve. So like I was saying, try to get consistent on the small account, because think of it like this. This is the way I sort of looked at it. It's a bit weird, but this is the way I looked at it. It's like, imagine a musician, like a famous musician. If he's playing in front of 20 people and makes an error, it's not that big deal. But if he plays in front of 20,000 people, it's more pressure on him. The skill set's the same. You're just singing, but it's scaled up massively. And I relate that back to trading, where you may as well make your errors on a small account, like a £500 account. If you take a couple of losses, or you miss a trade, or something happens where you're not performing optimally, then the losses are £5, £10 are very small. But if you then scale up, which will be the next point, is once you're consistent and you scale up, get some funding or put more money into it when you're comfortable, when you're ready. But personally, I'd go for the funding. If you've got a 6-figure funded account now, if you make an error on that, instead of it being £5, £10, it's £1,000, £2,000. So once you're ready and you've got consistently profitable, make sure that you scale up you go for funding or you increase your capital, and by doing that, you've worked through learning the skill set on a small account, making errors on a small account, getting experience, news events, being through different, just trading, gaining experience, and then once you're in a position to, you've been consistently profitable, hitting 3 to 5% a month, or you're hitting the targets of the prop firms, what they require, then go for funding. And I think that's one of the best ways to do it. There's no rush. Like I say, treat it like 3 years or a couple of years to learn the skill set, be professional, and don't rush. Don't try and make quick money, because if you do and you get lucky, you're probably going to lose it. So get consistently profitable, learn on a smaller account. If you have £1,000, maybe put £250 or £500 to one side to trade, and then the rest to learn, and then use that money, get consistent, and then scale up and go for funding when you're in a position to do so. Remember, make sure you do your due diligence on the prop firms. I wouldn't personally recommend anyone at the minute, because I'm in the process of doing mine. But there's also companies like educational companies. I wouldn't recommend any. You've got to do your own due diligence, and it's the risk you take. There are some scammers out there. There's some really legit people that really want to help. So just make sure you be careful who you go with. But yeah, if you guys like this video, you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers now. We've got to 500. So again, so grateful for that. And thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.